Matawali allegedly behind detention of Tinubu's alleged lover. Security sources. Which Tinubu? Which of the Tinubu people should be putting the full name? So is it our president Tinubu that has an alleged lover or what? Now what? Matawali allegedly behind detention of Tinubu's alleged lover. Fresh details have emerged regarding the reported arrest and detention of Miriam Bukar, a lady alleged to have had a romantic relationship with President Bola Tinubu. I don't understand. President Bola Tinubu is having girlfriend. That's not possible. With Remi Tinubu there. How? I don't want to believe that our president has a girl at that age. What do they want to be doing together? I don't understand. They have had a romantic relationship probably when he was a little bit more young. It's not like he's young like that, but maybe when he was still like strong. Not now. It can't be now that they are having a romantic relationship. What are they doing? What are they romancing? I beg. Insiders told Daily Nigeria that Ms. Bukar is detained at a military facility for 8 months without access to lawyers and family, allegedly on the orders of the Minister of the State for Defense, Bello Matawali. If they now put her in prison, military facility for 8 months, what was the man friend doing now? How can the lover boy not release the girlfriend? It's not even possible. It's a lie. I don't believe this. That our president is in a romantic relationship with somebody. When Mama Remi Tinubu is there. I beg. Emmanuel Doss says, is the lady dating the two big men? Why should the Minister of State order her arrest? On whose order? And why hold her incommunicado for 8 months? Because have you met Remi Tinubu? Really? Why would you be dating? Why? Some people say they pass their boundary. It might be that it is the first lady that did that and made her incommunicado for 8 months. Can you imagine? Peter Stephen says this lady is sweet though, but Jagaban is more than all this job. Waiting this one they talk. Chimson says, look at Nigerian leaders. If it is your close relative's daughter, will you detain her? Favor said, what was our offense? Tinubu deny her. Overzealousness is your problem. And the fact that the lover boy is not even doing anything to release his so-called lover. Maybe he doesn't remember her again. It is well. Taiwo Sam says, I hope this blogger would help himself if he is arrested, because the story looks unbelievable. Very unbelievable. Now for where they date? Where? I don't know. Ms. Bukar says, Samuel Hello says, Ms. Bukar, solve you. It is part of the renewed agenda. Enjoy your detention. And no one says, President Tinubu is above this nonsense. Like I'm telling you, like how it's not even possible. I don't believe it. That the president will be dating somebody at what age? Where will he even have time for that one? What will they be doing together? I don't get. When first lady is there, I beg go. Nkirika said, which kind of nonsense talk be all of these ones? I wonder. Stanchi says, I think Muslims know they knack. Why don't they knack? People where they go meet 72 virgin for heaven. I mean, wherever it is that they are going to. Why won't they knack? Chuka says, why the detention? She's a relative. The man in question not Islamic enough to touch her. Viviana Festus replies and says, this is how to rule Nigeria. Who you wangle your way to the top, you begin to deal with the masses and call be any money that comes your way. No electricity, that is not concerned. No road, that's not your concern. No education, that's not your concern. No health, that's not your concern. No job, that's not your concern. And nothing in the local government, that is not your concern. So far, the poor can't breathe. It is well. Honorable Edo says, the heavy hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob. That is the beginning of the story that destroys power formation. Just because mention is beginning to be made seriously about Matawali's link to terrorists, a diversionary narrative is springing forth to shield him from criminal implications. That's possible though. Shielding from criminal implications of such humongous intra-executive trust deficit. If people touches him tomorrow, it will be easily attributed to the fact that he dared to detain CNC's lover. criminal ingenuity at its best. I'm telling you, these people, they have a lot of cunning behavior under their sleeves. I'm telling you. In says, law, wait, Tinubu see the knack. Like, it's not even possible. What's the one they do? Like being of any hypertension. Also says, money, women and money are inseparable. Electrical said, what is the business of Nigerians? Useless news adding no value to the lives of Nigerians. Everyone must reap what he or she sows. Augustine says, Matawale is serving under Tinubu as minister. He will now detain Tinubu's girlfriend for 8 months. You know, get sense. Like, it's not even possible. Olusegun says, election circle, blackmail, and mischief. Abdullah says, can you do anything with woman? As in, like, how? I've been in an ordinary relationship. It is all the man says, another Indian with an apple. Emmanuel Eden says, what's our offense? Can I know my offense? Can I know my offense? Because Kaka says, nah, lie. I know her lover. He stays in Zulu. Okay. This as a rich Tinubu lover. Why these people always like publishing nonsense for people to read again? Rich Tinubu lover, I'm wondering. Ali says, this lady is Tinubu's girlfriend. If you don't know it now. Your wife already know. That's why she ordered security to arrest her. Well, I was also thinking that it's probably the first lady that requests for her arrest and make her incommunicado. That one is possible. So, but really, what are they doing? I beg. What is the one they do? He tried to say it is that wrong use of power that people are talking about, no regard to reality again. Look at what we are saying, that Nigerian politicians will never learn again. Arbitrary use of power. Look at the happenings in Iran today and such other countries. The bouncing back of the wrong use of power. Gabriel says, love Ake. Even with the most potent Viagra, Tinubu go still fit do. Men they active with their old age, but really, he's too frail for me. He looks, if he could just faint for person hand. I beg. Emmanuel says, Umari said there is nothing wrong with chasing woman. Make una leave the president alone, or the lady is beautiful like Mandela. Like Mandela should be released from cell to the presidential villa one day as second lady. That second lady go say, shege for the meeting Tinubu hand. Patrick Phillips says, imagine where Nigerian money they go. And first lady know the citizen. Who tell you say she no see him? Who tell you say she no see him? But let me say, please clear the air on this news. Detained for 8 months. For what? It is really. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.